Hey, what's up guys? In this video we are going to be making some techno music. The thing about techno is there's pretty much no rules. It's one of the most, there's a lot more freedom in techno music compared to other genres. And you can just basically do whatever you want. And it's quite fun. So yeah, let's get rid of all that. Got a couple audio tracks. This is my click right here. And I'm going to bring the BPM up a little bit. Bring this up a little bit. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is I want to get some sort of a bass going on here. I was already in here. Okay, we got that. Okay, let's find some more. No, I don't want loop. I want drum hits, percussion. Okay, we got those two. And I want to do that. Shave it off. And I want to pitch it down. Pitch it right down. I'm going to right click, show fades, fade it out a little bit so it's not all weird. So what I'm doing right now is I want to build a groove. So you do is you get a really strong groove and then you explode out. No, I want it there. Okay, so what I want to do is drop in an auto filter. Get rid of that click. I want that in there, and then I want to add a reverb or atmosphere, I guess. Drop in an EQ to shape it even more. All right, let's get a kick in there, just so we have a groove somewhat. It's a good one. This is a placeholder, and you never know. I don't want to spend too much time on it. Okay, let's take that, compress it a little bit. Okay, we got this now. Yeah, let's pitch that down. And this is going to be maybe we're gonna have two basses and they're gonna be like talking to each other. I'm just compressing indiscriminately. That's how I go about things. All right, I'm going to group these basses and name it bass. And I'm going to do a little bit of bus processing. I like to kind of not do the same thing every time. I'm going to drop in some Saturn. All right, that sounds pretty cool. It gives it a bit of meat. Kind of independently warming it up, I guess. just slightly. The key is slightly uh, warming it up a bit. When I have a lot of things going on in a bus, I really enjoy using FabFilter Pro Q. The Ableton EQ is still quite good, but if I have something important like a vocal or something going on in a bus, I want a lot of control and a lot of screen real estate. Really important to me. Okay, I'm gonna add an EQ8 there. This is something that I really like to do with techno. I kind of hollow out the kick and the bass at around this frequency and do this. Really smooths it out. So yeah. And what's really good is I have my kick and bass in equal volume on the meters here, which is important. All right, so let's add a little bit of side chaining. I'm not going to go over what's happening, but I have plenty of videos that go about this. It's always good to listen to the before and after and compare kind of what you've done. Notice what this does to the low end. Pretty fun. Okay, let's move on. Let's add a bunch more tracks. I'm going to just pick things at random. I have a lot of sample packs I've collected over the years. And Latin percussion. That sounds pretty cool. This could be like a driver for the groove, kind of gets things going. Like, I'm not that much of a dancer, but I'll know a beat is working if I can get into it. I'll kind of nod my head. That's the extent of my body movements when music is playing. I've always been like that. I still enjoy music, but I'm not I believe you call them punters. The face down kind of thing. All right. Yeah, that's an interesting piece of audio. It's a little bit late. So yeah, you just kind of just do that and you're good to go. Or maybe even, yeah, why not? Pan, 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 and get a groove going. If you're not moving your body, then you're doing something wrong. Right? Just be aware of the samples that you're using. They have a lot of. Sometimes they have this kind of negative space there. You just kind of. All right, so this is here, and I want to do something. Not quite sure what I want to do. Always shape, always EQ as you go. Roll it off. Get some Pro R in there. There's no rules. You can have 100% mix on this, and no one's going to say anything to you. Techno is really fun that way. We don't need Redux in there. So what this has become is a mid bass, essentially. So there you go. We got some cool little grooves going. Let's see. Let's get that same kind of compressor in here for our mid bass situation. Right, that's our hi-hat kind of groove thing. All right, let's add a couple more of those. This is where, oh, tribal. Let's go tribal. Let's see what we got here. I believe these are sampled. Just for fun, what's that gonna sound like? All right, so we got this, right? Alright, so what I'm going to do is, because there's no rules, I'm going to convert drums to a MIDI track. Let's see what we got here. I'm actually going to get rid of that kick. And then, let's see here. What do we got? Oops. Alright, so I'm going to quantize. I want to select. Yeah, it is indeed a little out of time. Okay. Okay. Very odd, but I'm gonna get it, don't worry. And you know what? This one. Okay, so we got something we extracted out of there that I wouldn't normally have. And that's all part of the freedom in just trying new stuff. You know what I mean? Okay. So I'm not gonna put a snare there. Percussion. All right. Oops. All right, that is a snare. And wait. Let's get rid of that. All right, so that swing or whatever's going on there. We're getting there. I need something else in there. And nope. I'll find something. Sampler fit. No, we don't want that. Okay, let's continue on. No. All right, so we got that. I want to do something to that. It's just an interesting kind of exploration of whatever that was. It wasn't a whole lot of time, I hope. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, indeed. Love that stereo, whatever's going on there. Yeah, this is the kilohertz stuff. It's actually pretty cool. Okay. All right, so yeah, a lot of cool stuff we can do to this sound. This might even be a lead, I guess. Oh, all right. Copy that side chain over. All right. And for fun, let's go reverser maybe. Not quite what I'm looking for. Maybe a delay. All right. I want to EQ this a little bit. Okay, let's move on to, you know what? Yeah, I don't know. I want a little vocal, bit of a vocal stab sort of thing going on there. No. Eh, Nope. Dark pressure. Okay, this is useful. Yeah, it takes away from the groove a little bit. But yeah, I'll just that. I just want one little thing, little vocal thing. No, I'll find it.
Oh, I told.
Okay, that'll work. Take that out. Consolidate. Or not consolidate. Yep. I'm gonna crop the sample. Let me just give this one a try. All right. I'm gonna select 3 of those guys. Click to insert MIDI clip. Keep it going. There we are. Dope. Sounds pretty neat. There you have it. We have somewhat of a neat groove. Okay. Hollow it out a bit. Add some reverb. And frequency shifter right there. That's a cool place to start. A lot of stuff in there. I don't want that low end stuff to come through. Bypass that. All right, let's just arrange it. Fun skis. Okay. I'm trying to think of like what the secret word is for this one. If you've listened this far, no, the word is YOLO swag. Last video was Thug Life. This time it's YOLO swag. what? I just want to get rid of that. Cool. All right, let's have some fun and arrange this a little bit. All right, turn off narrow, move that there, drop this over, and make sure we're all kosher. There we are. And we got our MIDIs. I used to call them mighties. My mighty device. Or I would like abbreviate it MIDI. I was an odd kid. This is like more deep house than techno. Or I don't even know. You know what? There's no rules. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Alright. I'm just gonna put that guy over there. Pretty cool bass there. I want to maybe have that so much over there. Bring that back. Do that. And just have fun and arrange. Alright, what's this? Jeez. Yeah, maybe have this in the beginning. Alright, I want a little something. A little bit of MIDI in your life. MIDI will go a long way. Gonna drag that over. MIDI. Of course it's MIDI. I meant I want white noise. I said what I was doing as if I wanted to do it. And then I confuse myself and everyone else when all I wanted was some white noise. So I got Serum open here. Because Serum has some pretty neat white noise. I like that bright white noise. I want something like that. And I want an alpha tool just to pump it. Alright, so I wanted to start up here and just sweep down. Nothing too crazy. Just a white noise sweep. gonna get the y-axis here and then the x-axis here. And yeah, have fun with this one. Sure, have that stepped. Might pencil it in. I'm gonna be old school. It's just fun to just have semi-random stuff in there. So I'm going to do something neat here. Let's get a filter on here. Remember, this is just basic for fun, for education. I want to make something kind of under an hour. So I can group all these, and that makes me excited because I can do all sorts of stuff by dropping a delay in there. Right, so right, stuff like that, I guess. Going to I can do is maybe is that gonna work? No, it's not gonna work. How do you I can just I can copy and then I know how to duplicate. Hey, this is something I've never done before. I can paste Control Shift V, paste. Go here, Control Shift V. No, not gonna work. What I'm trying to do is just copy the automation over. It appears to not let me be able to figure that out. Huh. Oh well. Simple fix, I can just do that and then take those two guys out. And then I can Control D, Control Alt D. Nope, that doesn't work. Funny, that doesn't work. I thought it would in theory, but I guess not. I like how that kind of falls apart. That's actually pretty cool sounding. And oh, okay, so that's how you do it. But you have to actually okay. I think I figured out how to do it. What you can actually do is create a new audio track and then select that audio track with just that, and then you can copy and paste. Okay, so that's a workaround, and that maybe warrants a video. I don't know, but yeah, that's pretty cool. I guess let's go phaser. Nah, we don't need phasers where we're going. maybe what's a really good reverb, in my opinion, is the Fab Filter one. Not FAP filter, but it's it just it's dark. It has the ability to be really dark, really bright as well. Right, this is just for fun. And it's yeah, a lot of automation. What I actually used to just program the automation in live and then record it. It worked out quite well. That was quite a bit ago. Let's get some effects in there. So a cool thing with Ableton is you can stretch the heck out of stuff. Go 16. And then just have this stuff all throughout. And yeah, let's continue on with that. Type in FX. No, those are sweeps. What I want is maybe atmospherics. No. No. This one. And yeah. Maybe I'll have that like at the beginning or something. Yeah, just weird stuff. I like weird stuff. I don't have time to make a whole bunch of weird stuff. Maybe I'll make a video where I make some weird stuff. You know what? This is a pretty neat sounding driving force, kind of by accident. Maybe not have it like straight up, but you know what? I'll have that all the way throughout. I don't care. right, so this stuff right here is begging to be compressed. We want a reverb. So you can have things semi-random, but if you have a delay, it kind of puts them back into sync. We'll have that pre and post. Yeah. And then, see, the thing about techno is just trying stuff. Trying stuff. You know, there's a formula, but then there's not. But then you try something, it doesn't work, and then you kind of wrestle with it to make it sound good because it's the only sample you have. And the magic of it is you basically work within your limitations, like self-imposed limitations. And I want that, maybe that auto filter to come on. And this is when the DJ mixes out. Yeah, and yeah, just the things in techno are like really compressed, and not a bad thing. Like one of my favorite records is quote unquote over compressed. It's Justice's first album, but they used compression as an effect, which I think is very they use it so creatively. I just kind of like went overboard with it. It's actually quite nice. All right, so geez, there's a techno track. Kind of what I would go about doing from here would be giving it some fake mastering. You know, whenever just boosting the gain with Pro L, and I would add these little ping pong delays to the whole bus, right at the end here. Right, Control D D D, and then one more for good luck. What this does is this adds something neat. And then for the breakdown, I would have it just going on kind of forever. Well, not forever, to like the end of it. You know, you can have a reverb to kind of over the whole mix during the breakdown, quote unquote breakdown. Not much of a breakdown, but whatever. But then, yeah, you just kind of have that. Puts it more in a space. Right? This is more of like an after hours techno kind of song, which is still pretty cool. But yeah, not too bad for 57 minutes. What I'm going to do is this is going to be on YouTube, obviously, and this is going to be available on my Patreon page for those that want to download it and play around with it. You know, it's all there. And yeah, you can kind of explore and remix it and, I don't know, learn from it. And yeah, that's basically it. Hope you learn stuff. Take care and have a good one.